Hey there geeks and geekettes, it's been a while and my collection has grown, so welcome to the Geek Room tour. Oh yeah. So starting at the top on the side you guys never see is the only Marvel Legends that I haven't unboxed, purely because I've already got it unboxed. That was a gift from Mrs. Geek from before we were a couple. She bought it for my birthday. Infinity War posters from the cinema. Spider-Man Homecoming. Full range of figures. Get in a bit closer there. Vulture. Multiple suit Spider-Man. There's a X-Men Gold that was a gift off a friend. It's an art print. More random Spider-Man, random Iron Man. Coins. Rambo prop. And we've got some Game of Thrones and Sons of Anarchy. Sorry for the glare. Sons of Anarchy was Clay's motorbike. Trading cards, mini pops. This was off Leroy's Screwballs. It's my stepdaughter's Harley Quinn costume. She doesn't want it anymore, so it fills a bit of space on the wall. Some Guardians of the Galaxy figures that Mrs. Geek got me as stocking fillers for Christmas because I don't have much in the way of Guardians of the Galaxy. Some random DC bits. And then there's my Funko Pop collection. Now, originally I wasn't going to collect Funko Pops, and then, well, this happened. Started off with this Opie Winston. I got Opie and my friend bought me a Deadpool that I took out of the box and is in my car. And then basically all of this happened. Completely an accident. He's unboxed because he was a knockoff. Mrs. Geek bought assuming it was real, and that's how he came. And then there's my graphic novels. We have a talking Yoda.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you are not.
These are some recent additions. My stepson was going to get rid of them because he doesn't want them anymore. These were just sat in a box ready to go. So they were all in vehicle form. And basically I've rescued them and spent a good 2 or 3 hours trying to transform all of these, and then I had to get help for that Bumblebee because it nearly went through the living room window. Then we have Star Wars and sci-fi collection stuff. Just a bit random. A lot of this was my stepson's. That is the 1979 die-cast Millennium Falcon. I had it as a kid, lost it, and then found her in a flea market for £5. And we've got some random Doctor Who stuff. Most of this came from the kids. They loved Doctor Who and now they've grown out with it, so I rescued it. That's my Spider-Man shelf. I think some of these were the first action figures that I started recollecting. We'll go back to Walking Dead. There's my Batman 1989 shelf. Also I've got a carded Michael Keaton's Batman back there, but he's seen better days. I've got the two variants of the different faces. One's got the round face, one's got the square face. There's two Jokers. I've got the squirters back there. And then the beginning of the Marvel stuff. There's some mugs, Q-figs. I just pick up the most random stuff. All these DVDs are going to have to come out with the shelving because I'm running out of room for toys. You probably spot some stuff that I've had in Z boxes on these shelves now. This was a knockoff figure I bought years ago, and he's in bits. He won't stand up, he just falls apart if you try and move him. And that's a knockoff Thor. If you look closely, I had to glue him with hot glue just to get him to sort of stay in one piece. Can't remember how long ago I bought these, but it was quite a while. There's the Eagle Moss stuff I started to collect and then quickly cancelled my subscription because, wow, they are shit. No good at all. I mean, these Hasbro 3.5-inch figures are better detailed than these apparently hand-painted collector's models that were like twice the price. The basic Black Panther figure, because I don't have anything Black Panther yet. A knockoff Thor in the background. More random stuff up there. My 2 horror daubs, 2 Marvel daubs, Walking Dead board game. There's a Back to the Future 2 hoverboard back there. Some micro machines from Star Trek, and of course the DeLorean. There's an empty box for a statue I've got, and more box stuff that I'm not opening, including my giant Rick Grimes. Which brings us to the Walking Dead collection. You see, this is my Colour Tops Walking Dead. And you might notice I've got a favourite character in the Walking Dead. This collection started off as sort of my collection, and then Mrs. Geek got into the Walking Dead and pretty much bought most of these figures. Some mystery minis there. 3 packs. And these are the Walking Dead builder sets. These are incredibly detailed for such small pieces. When you put them together, they are quite large. More figures back there. And there's the governor's room. These fish tanks light up. There's a signed Walking Dead Season 1 script, or Episode 1 script. And there's my Walking Dead comic book collection. Except him on the end, he's from the game. And back down to Doctor Who. And onto the DC section. I'm going to go through this quick because I did put a video of this DC section up the other day. Unfortunately, my room is getting so full that stuff is being hidden behind other stuff. And some of this stuff is really old. That was a Batman Forever figure. A friend basically had a box full of Batman stuff from when he was a child, and I bought them off him, including that really old Superman that's back there. There's my dodgy Necca Heath Ledger that I think was really cool. Got the tumbler. I think the batteries need changing. Way back there from Batman Returns, Danny DeVito's Penguin. Some Batman the Animated Series figures. These things that I had from the Z-Box. And more random Batman and DC stuff. And my belt buckles. Down here is empty boxes for now, empty tins, stuff that needs to go in the attic. There's my sort of random shelf, box sets, Guitar Hero figures, Breaking Bad, Demogorgons, Terminator, Mega Man, the only Masters of the Universe thing I own, sadly. Then we've got Tig Traeger's bike from Sons of Anarchy. These some of you may remember because I did a giveaway and gave my double set of this away. I do love that shield. This was from a Z-Box recently and it is awesome. I think I almost preferred it to this DC Bombshells Harley Quinn that I bought for Christmas money. And this is my Marvel Legends comic book shelf. Some older stuff in here, like that Human Torch. I'm not even sure if that's a Legends back there. I've got another one on the board somewhere. So I've got two of that figure. Obviously this is an old Deadpool. This Deadpool and that Punisher I bought at the same time, and I regret taking them out of the boxes because apparently they're worth quite a bit now if they were boxed. Obviously lots of room in there for more comic book Legends. And there is my MCU display of Legends. Got Black Widow, Captain Marvel back there. I am considering swapping out that Thor head for this one, sort of make it look more like the final battle from Endgame. Also I've got the full Bro Thor wave. I built this, I only own two builder figures that are complete, and that's Bro Thor there and Infinity War Thanos. Heimdall, Civil War, Iron Man and Captain America. Behind that is an old Legends from Iron Man 2, maybe Iron Man, maybe the first Iron Man. There's Marvel Legends old figure. It is Ironmonger. There's an Iron Man missing his chest piece. I've got a head for him somewhere. And we've got my ceiling, which is just slowly getting covered in posters. Oh, bit of glare. There's some YouTubers that have sent me some stuff. And then we have Captain America Winter Soldier. I think that's the full collection there. And 3 of the 4 Dark World figures. I think I have the rest, but they're unboxed behind me. Giveaways I've won, and the Christmas stuff I've decided anything I get either from the YouTube community or whatever, I'm going to keep it all. Eventually I'll pin them somewhere. There's 2 homemade mugs from Demise Collectibles. They're the DC minifigs. Crap lighting. There's my WWE stuff that I don't think I've ever shown. Marvel, random Marvel stuff, Christmas stocking fillers. There's a 3D wall print, well that actually does work on camera. Pairs, more randoms. That's the only Turtles figure that I own, sadly. More pairs, more stocking fillers, more stocking fillers, more stocking fillers, and that was a gift from a friend. I think that came with a Korn Issues Special Edition album. And my Doom flag that was too big to go anyway. And there's some stuff for another video. This I've had since Christmas and I didn't know whether to open it or not, but I think I'm going to open it because it looks too good just to be left in a bag. And my gold chrome Thor, but should have reviewed ages ago, but I've not got around to it because I actually hate the feel of the gold chromes. They feel slimy for some reason. And final pieces are my Necca horror pieces, including Jason Voorhees gravestone, Freddy Krueger from the original Nightmare on Elm Street, Tim Curry's Pennywise. I left his 3 heads out because they're awesome. New Pennywise, although I made a mess of that balloon because I couldn't get it to sit in there properly. The plastic sheathed off. Probably my favourite of the Necca figures is the Michael Myers. Judith Myers gravestone. This lights up, but battery's gone. So guys, that was my room tour, Geek collection, and obviously the Necca horror stuff we've got downstairs. There's also Mrs. Geek's collection in the next room, but I've not long done a video on that, so I won't be doing another one. So coming up, I'll be unboxing the Thor Chrome Pop. I am going to unbox or unbag this. It looks too good not to unbox. Like some Eagle Moss stuff, it just looks shit. But then when it comes to robots and vehicles, I can't fault them. And this looks epic, and it looks too good to leave in that bag. So guys, I hit 200 subscribers. I've done that giveaway. Really happy because it's taken me less than a year to get to 200 subscribers, so almost to 300 I hope, and then just keep growing the channel. So please like, comment, share, subscribe. All of that stuff does help me to grow the channel. So thank you very much for tuning in. I've been the Bearded Geek. That was my collection that I've spent I don't know how many years building, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.